What's good people? Did the shorts cover? No? What are we talking about? Okay, so, yeah, I had to. Of course, Adam Aaron called out the armchair warriors who think they know how a CEO is supposed to run a company and they've never been CEO themselves. So every time they upload a video, make a tweet, make a comment, yes, they sound like complete idiots because they have no idea what they're saying. And they also don't know this entire play, and it's clear and obvious. Or for some of them, there is a hidden agenda, which means they just really are sensitive about their shares. So that's been the main thing that I've seen and the main thing I've dealt with. So that's just how I'm dealing with it. But let me just give you a quick understanding of what, I believe the armchair warriors are when it comes to this play and why he called them that. So let's get into it. So the armchair warrior, by definition of Wikipedia, armchair warrior is a term that alludes to verbally fighting from the comfort of one's living room. So this describes activities such as speaking out in support of a war, a battle, or a fight by someone with little or no military experience. Now, Wikipedia is going to use military, but this experience, in quotation, could mean many things. It could mean, cooking, chefing experience. It could mean, music or acting. It could be, you don't understand how to do coding. You don't know what C++ is or Java, any of that. So it could mean anything, right? So this person who is verbally fighting with the internet, right? They're armchair warriors. They're upset. They're, saying anything, just randomly saying anything without even understanding anything. So that's basically what you're going to need to understand what an armchair warrior is. Now, what I've done is I've made my own usual suspects list of, potential armchair warriors, not saying actual suspects, but I'm just going to give you hints of what to look for, basically. So when it comes to these individuals usually they do not understand what is needed to force shorts to cover. So many of them think that AMC, right, is not going bankrupt. Some of them already uploaded a video talking about, oh, look at this and look at the earnings. See, Adam Aaron is trying to tell you about AMC going bankrupt. That's bullshit. Well, let me tell you something, sir. Just because debt is paid off does not mean shorts will go away. The fact is, fundamentally, AMC has not beaten pre-pandemic levels, okay? Or post-pandemic levels, if you will, 2019. Let me just say that. So basically, fundamentally, we have not beaten the levels we were once at in 2019. However, we're making a great stride to be beating that. So that still doesn't give you the argument to say, hey, that doesn't mean they're going bankrupt. Well, see, here's the thing, sir. You're not a CEO. Okay, so you don't understand that when the demand gets high, then that means more money has to be spent. So that means you have to also look for ways to make money to keep this money coming, which is why you hear Adam Aaron say, hey, I'm going to, get into the candy business. I'm going to start making gummies and AMC treats, which is going to be awesome because everybody's going to buy those, especially me. So just remember, people, these people do not understand that just paying off the debt is not going to 100% make shorts go away. However, what will make shorts shit their draws is a fucking reverse stock split. And we've been saying it from jump and conversion. They don't understand. See, that's the thing. They're going to say synthetics 100 times, not even knowing what that meant, knowing what it means, why we mention synthetic shares or phantom shares, if you will. Now, the usual suspect is also going to share misinformation from another YouTuber as proof. I've witnessed this. I could literally go to a specific video that a YouTuber was sharing information from another YouTuber who also heard misinformation and spread that misinformation. And when that happened, that YouTuber that was sharing that information with us as, spectators, now they're down the line of going down, oh, I believe this, I believe that, and this and that, this and that. So here's the information they were spreading. They basically said the person that was talking in the video that they spread, they said Adam Aaron cashed out with $30 million. He put it in his pocket, and then they kept going and went. That was it. Now, how do I know this is misinformation? Well, Adam Aaron, basically, I know what situation he's talking about because there's an interview with Trade Trades where he explains, hey, We got approved for a fuck ton of shares, but we only used 30 million of them. So let's say out of 500 million, we used 30 million of those shares to smart dilute. But you're going to hear them say, dilute garbage. It's garbage. It's garbage. Not even understanding what dilution really is. So that's why I said some people these are the usual suspects. They're going to share information from another YouTuber as proof. And that doesn't mean it's 100% proof, because the other YouTuber could be also spreading misinformation, probably on accident, probably on purpose. I'm leaning more towards on accident. So, but in other cases, it's always, intentional. Now, the other thing is, look for this. They're going to spin factual information, like the emotionless factual information, to fit their narrative. Okay. So if they don't like a way that a corporation is going to go, they're going to do everything in their power to spin information, even if it's real. So, like I said, there was a particular tuber that took the earnings information and spun it around to say, you're not going bankrupt, and not even understanding that, hey, the demand for AMC is going to get very, very loud and proud. So we need more money so that way we don't have more broken AC units or less candy. We don't need people saying they don't have enough candy. We don't need people saying they don't have enough popcorn. There's no telling what you guys are going to say. So that's why you want to make sure, even with data and information they show you, they could be spinning it to fit their narrative, because their narrative is to make it seem like AMC, like I said, some of them are just emotional about their shares, not understanding you need to shake the shorts. And that's where that comes from. You got to shake the shorts. You got to shake the tree. You got to do more than just pay for lawn service and cut the grass. You got to shake that fucking tree. And that's what we're going to do with the reverse stock split and conversion. Now, also the usual suspects are willing to commit fraud to seem like one of us or spin a narrative. So, as I mentioned, there is individuals, that's in these, committing lawsuits, like Mr. Kevin Barnes. He pretended, right, to be a yes voter, right, showed support to AMC with proof, and with that information, he knew that most of the yes DD apes are going to say, okay, well, all these people support us. Not realizing that he knew that we were not going to look in his direction. And what does he do? He turns around and sues about an annual shareholder meeting. Some people don't understand. I've already explained in my video. This person is literally looking out for Numora, trying to figure out the best value of apes so they know when to sell and know when to short us. All this crazy shit. It's a lot of shit going on. So also some of them even commit fraud, like the clown from Boston, of course, usually will spin and commit fraud and post fake FOIA documents, post fake, shares of counts of shares, just all on his YouTube. He's lying. They'll lie to their own constituents to make themselves seem, credible or spin the narrative. So be aware of that. All right. So also, warning, they will lie on you. That's another thing you want to know too. They will lie on you and to you. Okay. You'd be surprised how many times I've seen certain YouTubers get on here, lie on YouTube, and comments too, and like the comments. Yeah, Phil for real sold his shares and bought this and bought that. They don't know me from a fuck can. I've never seen them, and they literally comment on these same particular individuals and literally lie on you. So I don't understand the purpose of that. But yeah, of course, they're gonna double down. They're gonna lie. They're not gonna take accountability like grown men and women should. But they don't. They do that. So also, they're going to spin your statements in proof of argument. So even if you provide data and proof that you are right, it doesn't matter what you show them. They're going to spin their narrative around to fit their argument, because they are in their emotional feelings about a percentage of shares, not realizing we have to shake the shorts. And there's no better way to shake the shorts than to make them cover all of those random ass CUSIP number changes they got. But hey, let these guys tell you it's all about we need more time. We need more time. But that's what short sellers are saying. They need more time. If you really look at everything in its entirety, the short sellers are the ones who need more time. So that way they could get people out of ape shares. And of course, it's working on some people, but it's not working on real apes. Also, these individuals will start doxing you. This means they're going to spread your personal information. They'll hide from sock puppet accounts. They'll do everything to make you seem uncredible, to make you feel some type of way, and they've done it to me. They spread my personal information. They did all of that. And guess what? I'm still here. I'm still outside. They still ain't did nothing. And that's all they could do is just use their tech and their skills that way. Remember, people, we're in a psychological warfare play, and it comes from all levels. And so you just want to be ready for that. Also, if you listen to those individuals long enough, you could fall victim to FUD and become one of the armchair warriors. So, like I said, we witnessed actual apes that were apes, down with everything, understood the play, and then when it came to too much information that they did not understand, they only understood other people that were just like them, and also probably being fed misinformation, and now they're literally misinformation central every day. So now they falling victim to FUD every single day, and they're spreading the FUD every day, and it's sad to see. You probably know who I'm talking about. So it is what it is. So let's go to the next one. Also, there's more warnings, so you want to proceed with caution. Not all comments under their videos and their Twitter, threads are from real shareholders. Real shareholders are not literally leaving the dumbest shit. Like, if you're a real shareholder, why would you still hold a ticker, okay, that you're unapproving of, or you distrust the CEO? Why would you hold this ticker? Now you understand, like, if these individuals are holding the ticker and they're upset every single day and mad, and they're thinking Moaz, everything is there to show that. Why are they so angry at the CEO only? Because they're mad at the CEO because the CEO cannot make the stock move. And that's what they are not understanding. The CEO has done everything that the CEO has done, which goes to my next bulletin here. They've never been a CEO, so how could they understand how operations work? Which leads to my last thing. I was saying, the demand of AMC movie theaters are getting higher. More people are coming to the movie theaters. More people are coming, so that means more people are needed to be hired. More, AMC theaters are probably going to need to be bought. Just to be 100% profitable like we were in 2019. That means expect more theaters to be bought, possibly, in the near future, or when we have a reverse stock split. I expect more theaters to be bought. That's cash positive. Also getting into the candy business and continuing to stay in the popcorn business. And what they don't tell you is that this CEO is paying off debt little by little. So they're going to tell you why you can't pay debt with this, or why you supposed to be making this, you that. But you're not a CEO, and you literally have no idea what you're talking about. Everybody knows this. So that's why you want to be careful with these individuals who have never been a CEO. So how can they know how operations work? Now, also keep in mind that most of the armchair warriors have emotions only. It is all opinions. They will never show proof of any of the claims that they make. So any claim that they make, and it's just my opinion, every time they say that, it is literally all emotions, all opinions. Nobody's showing any proof to say, hey, I know this, and here's why I know. Here's the evidence. None of them will show anything. So this is why you could immediately cancel them out as credible individuals as far as your due diligence, because they're only gonna give opinions, and it ain't just one person, it's many of them that just literally just take their camera phone, record, and don't show any proof of anything, and they expect you to just do all the work. That's lazy. You need to be providing DD if you're gonna be an ape. So just remember that. Also, short sellers will use their content to debate in debates on social media. There's so many sock puppet accounts that use some of the same YouTubers that I literally debate with every day, and everybody else debates with every day. They literally are using their content to, when they attack other apes, they're using their content. When they attack any other person that has interest in AMC, they're using their content. Look at this person. Look what this person said. Yeah, see, that's why you shouldn't do it. They're using you when you're spreading your misinformation. I hope you understand that, to those that are dropping videos left and right. So, with that being said, let's go to the next final warning, which is manipulation of the market continues. I want you to understand this, because manipulation is a key to this thing. You're everybody that's a yes voter, no voter, that there's manipulation happening. So since you understand this, understand the truth that there is a particular person out there that is literally claiming that they can manipulate the market, and weirdly enough, they have the tech and connections to do so. So just keep in mind, if you're out here saying, oh, Adam Aaron's the reason why, the share price went down. He dropped the letter. He did this. So he's going to... People, how many times have you heard them say Adam Aaron make the stock move? No, he doesn't. He is simply helping to keep the company open. And when he dropped his letter, that does not mean the share price went down because of his letter. Remember, there's people that are out there that are flash trading, high frequency trading. Understand that. If you cannot understand that, then you do not need to be in this play talking about AMC. I am in this play talking about AMC because I literally witnessed all of this and see all of this, and I'm just making everyone aware, yes and no voters, their manipulation continues. While you're, coming at the CEO for unrealistic reasons, keep in mind that the manipulation of the market continues. And you don't want to end up like this lady, looking like a crazy old bat, crazy demon, yelling at this person like, look, I just want something to drink. Like, can you give me something to drink? It's crazy. But like I said, you got the, armchair warriors, and they're going to do what they do regardless of what I say here. They're going to do everything because, remember, they are emotional. They are mad that they have to give up a percentage of shares, and they're not understanding that we have to shake the shorts if you really want to be so fucking rich and do all that crazy shit. So it is what it is, man. And like I said, it's just me. I'm just doing me. And did the shorts cover? No. Fuck we talking about. Y'all have a good one, and yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers.